Hi and welcome. In this video, we'll be covering how to create a report group. So to do that, go to Start, Reports, Manage Reports. And now a report group is just a combination of single reports into one reporting package, if you will. And you have to think about what reports you want in there. A very common one might be you want a cover page followed by the scope of work, followed by maybe a summary of the systems that are in a job, then the line item proposal, followed by a contract. So again, that would be a big report group. But you have the ability to build those from the stock reports or, of course, any custom reports that you've created. So before we create the group, though, we're going to be adding a proposal into that group, but the proposal is not going to be the first report shown. In this case, we're going to have the scope of work come before that. So what you're going to want to do is create a new report definition for whatever proposal you wish to run, and in that definition, remove the cover page. So there is a setting for that. So what we'll do is we'll say we want to run this proposal with images, and here you can see the current definitions, and choose which one you want to group by. In this case, I'm going to say I want to do this by location. So select the top level report, right click, and go to New Report Definition. And in this case, I'm going to name it by location, no cover page. And tell it how to group. And here you'll just select location from the available choices. And now the key here is to go to the Parameters tab and then find the setting in here for Hide Cover Page. Go ahead and check that and go ahead and save this. So now we have a new definition here that we'll be able to add to our group. So here along the ribbon, you'll see the Group section. Click the New button. You can give it a name. I'll just say Sample Proposal. And then choose the reports that you'd like to go in here. Now, if you want to write a description of what the reports are, feel free for your reference. But we'll start going ahead and adding reports. So I'll say contract, cover page. They'll go over in the order you click them. You can also expand these to pick different definitions. So that's what we're going to do for the proposal. We're going to expand this and then choose the definition we just created with the no cover page, since there's a separate cover page in here now. And we'll put the scope of work, and I think I said we'll do a system summary earlier, but either way, well, let's add it now. And then you're going to put these in the order that you want them in. So we can move these around using these arrows here, and we'll put this above that and this there. And so this is the order that they'll be generated in, and we'll go ahead and hit save. And you'll see that it displays over here. And it will show you again what's in each one of your report groups that you create. And now we'll go run this against a project. Here in the Project Explorer, we'll select the project that we want to run the report group against. Click the Reports tab, and where report groups display are under the Other tab. And you can see if you expand this, it will list all of your report groups. If you want to see the detail of the group, you can expand it. So just either double click this or click the Run button down below, and this will generate this report. It's going to run each report and then combine them into one document. And here is the report that generated in the report viewer. You can see there's the cover page, and we'll scroll down. You can see they start putting page numbers on everything, so it's now page 1 through 24. So it's combined everything into one to have consistent again pagination. The next report here is the scope of work, and we'll just use these here to navigate the next page of the scope. Here's the system summary report, and then the next page goes right into the proposal. And so notice no cover page because we chose that definition we created earlier. And of course you can just scroll through this many pages of proposal. I'm going to skip ahead to let's go here to page 22. That's the end of the proposal. I just happen to know that because the contract is 2 pages long. So the next page will be the beginning of the contract, and that is a report group. Now there are some report settings that you can change for report groups on each user's machine. Here under report settings, down here in the group section, you'll see the first option here to display all reports in report groups together. The default is true, and that's what combined them all into one document versus running them into separate tabs. That's an option if you happen to just want to run separate reports but all at one time, maybe for like a management report group. You could always set this to false, run those groups at that point. And then here's the page number that you saw that it was like 1 through 24 in our example. You can turn that off if you don't want it to auto number. And those are report groups.